The spring surge in 2014 after the election, for example, happened a little bit more quickly because the government was decided faster, whereas this year it took longer, so it didn't really hit till November, December.
Joining me now is QV's national spokesperson, Andrea Rush. Andrea, what do the latest figures show for last year?
Yes, well, we've just had the latest QV House Price Index figures for December 2017 come in. And interestingly, the nationwide rate of growth is increasing, up 6.6% year on year. It was up 6.4% in November, and it was only 3.9% in October. So we've seen a real surge towards the end of the year. And also for Auckland, we had negative annual growth, and now it's in the positives, 0.5% year on year, and 1.2% over the final quarter of the year. So things starting to tick up again in the Auckland market.
What's pushed that 2-month surge?
Well, I think there was the wait and see approach that a lot of people took through the uncertainty caused by the election. Through the winter quarter, we saw a massive plummeting in sales volumes and activity in the market, and a slowing and decreasing in values in all sorts of places that have now since come back. But also, you know, we had that protracted decision making of the coalition being formed. So the spring surge in 2014 after the election, for example, happened a little bit more quickly because the government was decided faster, whereas this year it took longer, so it didn't really hit till November, December.
And there was also the foreign buyer ban as well, wasn't there?
That's right. One factor could be in the fact that sales volumes have jumped so significantly in November and December, particularly outside of Auckland, but also in Auckland a little bit. It could be buyers racing to get in before that foreign buyers ban comes in this year.
And in the regions, how are they faring?
Well, yes, we've seen a lot of positive growth in a number of places. The Wellington market is buoyant again, having actually gone into the negative territory in that election quarter. That's really taken off again. Christchurch is slightly down year on year, but very sort of stable and flat, really. The Dunedin market's still buoyant. Hamilton down a little bit, seeing a few negatives there. And interestingly, some of those surrounding regions, places like Hauraki District, Thames, Coromandel, are down as well, and even the Kaipara District north of Auckland down nearly 4% in the final quarter of the year. So it's a very mixed picture out there.